Hello, this is Jacqueline with Vibrational Energy Solutions, and today is day 2 of the 33-day journey, a celebration of faith and love. Thank you for joining me. I would love to share with you today about integrity, about living from a space of honoring yourself and your values. And to share more of that with you, I would love to read a verse from Matthew 16:26. And it is, "For what will a man be profited if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul?" So as we go through life, we're taught that we need to go to school, get a job, buy a house, have a family, get bigger, more, better stuff. And what happens is we get lost in the process. And it doesn't have to be that way. But it's a conditioning of society in our world. And a lot of times there's some very important pieces that are missing. And for me, one of those important pieces that was missing, even though I've led a life that was very faithfully oriented, it was spiritually oriented, I was missing out on the element of having the presence of God as a substantial piece that was contributing into what I was creating. And when I looked around at our world and society, and we just came out of the elections here, and so reflecting on government, our politicians, which many seem to have lost the values of integrity and of working for we the people, and tend to side with whatever views the popular corporations are laying out in front of them. And we can't be selling our soul. We must be standing in integrity for what we value, because otherwise there will be a demise of what we are creating, or what they're creating actually, because there's no foundation. Everything that we create needs to be built on a solid foundation. And that is lacking in our world in a very big way. But I would like to invite you not to let that be the case in your life. It doesn't have to be. You are filled with substance. You are filled with love. You are filled with the Spirit and presence of God. God is within you. And if we acknowledge that presence, it opens us up to greater possibilities in what we're creating. Now, I use the word God, but I know many people and love so many people on this earth who value different religions. They may call God Creator, Spirit, the universe, the source of all creation. And I'm not going to tell you one way is right or wrong. If you read in the Bible, the verse that I gave on day 1, it basically said, God is love. And I fully believe that in all my heart. God is love. So when we come from that presence and we ask for the presence of God to assist us in our creating, we are meant to thrive. We are meant to be abundant. So I would love for you to reflect on your values today. Reflect on what's important for you. And what it is you want to create. And why do you want to create it? And invite you to ask, how can I be a greater contribution? And also, how can this world be a greater contribution to me? And in my creating, how would that allow me to be a greater contribution in the world? Because we all have many gifts to share. We have the beauty, the presence of love, of life, of vitality, of substance. And you sharing that in the world makes a huge difference. But inviting the presence of love, the presence of God in your life to create with you will exponentially allow you to create at a much deeper, much greater level. So I invite you to ask for the presence of God to assist you in all that you're creating, and how that will be a greater benefit in our world to have you do so. This is Jacqueline with Vibrational Energy Solutions, wishing you an amazing day.